What's up everyone, it is me, Jaylene. For today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my tattoos. I'm like really winded because I just went up and down the stairs. I started getting tattoos back in 2018 and at the time I was still 18 years old. In 2018 I got 2 tattoos and then last year in 2019 I got 6. It is 2020 now and I still have not gotten a new tattoo, so I figured I'd post this showing all the tattoos I've got from the previous years and then maybe another update video at the end of this year to show you all the tattoos I got in 2020. Because I am definitely not done with tattoos. For each tattoo, I'm gonna go over what it is, what it means, and the pain level. Not gonna discuss pricing because that is very different depending on where you go, but so is pain level because everyone has different levels of pain tolerance. And I'm just gonna put this out there, I'm probably not the best person to ask about pain level for tattoos just because I like to say I have a pretty high pain tolerance and I'm willing to get whatever tattoo anywhere. Okay, maybe not anywhere, but I'm willing to do it if I really want it. So without further ado, let's get into my first tattoo. Tattoo number 1 is actually on my shoulder. This one I could show because I just have to lift up my sleeve. It is these 4 little symbols. It is a sun, waves, mountains, and a cross. The symbols mean there is hope should oceans rise and mountains fall, he will never fail. I knew I wanted my first one to be religious or something for my dad, but I did not know what kind of tattoo to get for my dad, so I decided to put that design on hold just so I could put more thought into it. So I got the religious tattoo instead. I'm not gonna lie, I just found this design online and I thought it had a cool meaning, so I decided to get it tattooed on my body. Pain level for this one did not hurt at all. I thought it would be a little shocking considering it was my first one and I had no idea what a tattoo was gonna feel like, but it didn't hurt at all and it only took like 15-20 minutes. Tattoo number 2 is gonna be the wave. How do we show this? The wave tattoo on my forearm. This is one of the bigger pieces on me and it's not even that big. All my tattoos are fairly small to medium size. However, this did take some time because there is shading. It was my first tattoo with shading. The first out of the only 2 of my tattoos that have shading. But anyways, it's this geometric wave and it has no meaning. This one surprisingly did not hurt for it being my first tattoo that took a very long time. I want to say it took like an hour-ish, at the most an hour and a half. The only part that hurt was this line right here, which is weird to say. Maybe because it was close to a vein, I don't know, but that's the part that hurt. Tattoo number 3 is gonna be this simple one on my right wrist, which is actually the only one on my right arm. It is the year 1944, which is the year my dad was born. Like I said, I wanted to get a tattoo for my dad and this is the only one I have for him. I plan on getting another one for him in the future. I just wanna create a very unique design for him. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but working on it. This is probably the one with the most meaning. I put it on my right wrist because I am right-handed and I like to see it as everything that I'm doing is for my dad because I'm right-handed and this is his birth year. I also chose the font for it. It's like an old typewriter font, I don't know. This one, I thought it was gonna hurt. I was very scared to get a wrist tattoo for the first time, but surprisingly, it didn't hurt at all. And it was my quickest tattoo. I wanna say it took less than 10 minutes, maybe 5. Tattoo number 4 is going to take us back to my left arm. It is this cursive writing right here under my rose. It says Mahal Kita. I get made fun of a lot for it, probably because it's so cheesy. I'm pretty sure everyone who has a Filipino friend knows what this means. But in case you didn't know, it means I love you, translated from Tagalog. This one is very spontaneous. I just wanted some kind of cursive writing of a Filipino word tattooed on me and I didn't think I'd get this one, but I did. And originally I was gonna put it right here next to my dad's tattoo so it would kind of go towards him, but since it's on my left arm away from this tattoo, I just address it to my whole family and friends. I love them. This one didn't hurt at all, but I know this can be a sensitive area for some people because I feel like the skin is tighter and it's closer to your veins. So tattoo number 5 is actually going to be my rib tattoo. Originally the plan was to get a side tattoo with my friend. We weren't getting matching tattoos, we just both wanted tattoos there. Hers was on her side, but mine ended up becoming a rib tattoo, and let me just say, this was the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten. If anything, the only painful tattoo I've ever gotten. Because I think that none of my tattoos really hurt except for this one. It is a tribal lotus flower design. I wanted some tribal tattoos on my body, and I've been wanting a lotus flower tattoo, so I was like, oh, 2 in 1. So yeah, no meaning for that besides the fact that I wanted them, and it hurt. Yeah, the most painful spot I've ever gotten tattooed. Tattoo number 6 is gonna be the one on my ankle. This tattoo is just simple line work of carnations. I was visiting my friend Alexa, who goes to UCSB, so we went around State Street and found a tattoo shop. I did a walk-in and I got this tattooed on my ankle. This one kind of has a unique story. So back in high school, I think it was summer going into our junior year, Alexa and I went on a trip to Spain and Portugal. The national flower of Spain is actually the carnations, so I thought that was funny that I ended up getting carnations tattooed on me when it was picked out by Alexa, because we were going through tattoo designs of flowers and she was really leaning towards the simple line work of these flowers that are very minimal, no shading. It kind of looks like you're drawing a flower with one line, like you don't lift your pencil off the paper. But yeah, in a way, I let her pick out this design because it's not something I would pick out for myself. Not saying that I don't like it, it's just something I wouldn't think to get tattooed on me. This one didn't hurt at all, and I was actually able to lay down for this one. I think this was the first tattoo I got. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. My rib tattoo, obviously, I was laying down. Pretty comfortable and didn't hurt at all. Tattoo number 7 goes back to my arms. It's gonna be the rose above the Mahakita one. I just wanted a tattoo of a rose, and I decided to put it above this one because the Mahakita one looked a little lonely and it looked too simple, so I added a rose right on top of it and it looks kind of cool. This one, I'm gonna say, feels the same as the Mahakita one, and it was super simple, so no special shading or extra time for that one. But yeah, no meaning for it either. Tattoo number 8, which is my last one, is this koi fish. I've been wanting a koi fish tattoo. I was thinking about going bigger, but in the moment I was like, I'm not ready for a big tattoo yet. I'm gonna get another small one. The original picture looks nothing like this. My artist added to it, made it so much more realistic, and it came out amazing. This tattoo has the most detail, shading, everything. I want to say it took just as long as the rib tattoo took. Maybe 2 hours, 1 minute, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour and 45 minutes at the most. I don't know. So that is everything about my tattoos. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!